What's up, guys? So yeah, I'm back in action today at about quarter speed, but I'm here. So yeah, I was going to shoot a quick video talking about turning a piece of lawn into a garden. So anyway, we'll get started. So yeah, I've got my little chair right here, so I'm not going to try and overdo it today. If I get to the point where I need to relax a little bit, just take a minute and chill out. But yeah, anyway, we'll get to it. So yeah, this area right here, if you look, that's really brown in comparison to sort of the areas with the grass and weeds. I had this tarp over this area starting June 1st, so everything's been under the soil kind of cooking. Everything in the soil has been kind of cooking under this tarp. So this is the first time I've ever done tarped an area, solarized an area, whatever you want to call it, before, you know, like a virgin area that hasn't been planted, you know, before starting to plant there. So give you an idea of what it looks like. You can get a good comparison. So yeah, if you look over here, this area wasn't tarped. This area was tarped. So you can see there's still some weeds and grass here, but if you look, a lot of the roots and stuff from this area has they have died. So all the stuff that's been tilled up looks like it's died, and we've gotten some new germination from some of the dormant weed seeds, which that's what we wanted. You know, I'm trying to sterilize these beds or these areas as much as possible, and part of that is trying to get those seeds to germinate so you can take care of them. So if you look, this first area kind of did this sort of like an example. So yeah, what I did is I came through, tilled it, and after I tilled it, I used this little guy here called a flame weeder, torch, propane torch, whatever you want to call it, and went through and burned up all of the organic matter that was on top, you know, to try and kill any residual seeds or weeds that are still alive. And I've gone through and planted what they call space spinach. It's a F1 hybrid, which is heat tolerant, which is good for the summer. But yeah, I just planted it with one of these earthway seeders. And as you can tell, I've planted it pretty close. That's part of one of the things that I do, you know, with intensive gardening, is to you want to kind of plant closer than you see on the seed packet, and that helps to create a microclimate as well as prevent weed growth. As the plant, they'll sort of you know, they'll shade the ground, overtake any weeds, and any that sprout will not get sunlight. So, and I found this works pretty good. You know, my beds over here, these are 5-foot beds. It seems to work pretty good with the 5-foot beds. This year I've had a lot of problems with weeds. I've had trouble getting my plants to get established. A lot of them were root bound when I stuck them in the ground, so I think that's probably the issue why. But yeah, like I said, I had 5-foot beds there. Here I've got 30-inch beds, so you know, they're about half the size, or they are half the size. And trying this out, the advantage being it's more ergonomical, so I can come through here and I can straddle the bed and I can pick things and don't have to reach over, and that's sort of the big disadvantage of having the larger beds. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come through here and I'm going to make 10 beds up to where the tarp is. And yeah, if you look, there's an area that wasn't tarped, and tarp just isn't quite big enough, but I'm going to need this full area to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try and plant everything that I've got, since this is sort of an experimental area, you know, so I can see what's going to grow and what's not. So yeah, anyway, quick update. You have a nice day.